Today on the Woodyard, we've got a firewood delivery. It's time to chuck some wood. Here we go. So I have been gone a lot this last month. I was in Alaska for a couple weeks, and I just got back from New York from the Boonville show, and then I had to work in my business the last couple days. So I haven't been in the Woodyard now in weeks. I did a couple little things, did some stuff at the show. You're going to see a lot of those videos by now. You have probably seen them all. And I got to do a load today, and I need that wood. It's right in there. It's white oak. So you can see on this far side how much it's grown up. No trimming has happened, which is not a big deal. It's still drying, still windy here. There's no shade over the top. It'd be nice to have that all trimmed out. Mike did spray earlier in the year and kept the weeds down, but then in probably the last month, it just boom, shot right up. All that pigweed and all the nasty stuff shot up. So I might have to go in there with a trimmer and go around and just open stuff up. I also might just drive in between you with the tractor and just drag the bucket and just smash all that stuff down as far as along the edges here. That'd be faster, actually. That'd be a little bit more fun. So that's what's going to happen. So this is for a guy that's a smoker. He's a business. You've probably seen me deliver to him lots of times. He uses white oak all the time, so that's what we're going to put in. So that's what's in that bin. And that is the oldest wood that I have. That wood there is about a year old, about a year. So it's pretty good. So I'm gonna have to chuck it over the top. So this right underneath here, you can't really see it because it's covered in weeds, is an old camping trailer. And you can see the pallet on top of it there. So that's as close as I can get because I couldn't come around from this side and back in here just because it's all muddy up over there. So I drove around through here right on the edge of the beans. I actually kind of crushed some beans. I guess I'm gonna have to buy some beans. But I had to come around the edge here to get at this because I couldn't even back into here. It was so grown up, and part of this bin right here is leaned out, and I couldn't get to squeeze the trailer, and I used to be able to squeeze it right into here, but it's kind of opened up a little bit, and I didn't want to scrape the side of the truck going in there, so that's what I had to do. But you can see there's a lot of wood here. I've been getting calls from people questioning about wood right now. It's the time of year. Right now it's late August. The bad part of summer is pretty much over as far as heat. It's cooled off today really nicely. And so next month in September, for me, for you guys, it probably already is, a lot of people will be calling now. When we get the first cool nights, and seems like when high school football starts and you get those cool nights where you need sweatshirts and people want to make a fire outside, you get that first frost in the fall of the year, the phone rings, I get a lot of texts, and everybody's like, I gotta have wood now, gotta stock up. So I get a lot of orders in September, October, and November is when I deliver the majority of my wood for the whole year, those 3 months. That's the peak. It's kind of steady throughout most of the year. I do have a little bit of a bump in the spring when people are ordering wood for campfire wood, for the summertime, for camping, for their backyards, that kind of stuff. But in the fall is when I get all the people that want wood for their fireplace or for heating wood. I just got a guy today that texted me and said he wants 4 full cords. So if I get it, that'll be a good order. He wanted to know numbers and sizes and all that kind of stuff. The problem I find with guys that buy wood for heating, they want the best wood possible at the cheapest price. And I'd rather sell it to someone else that's willing to pay full price than discount it. So we'll see. If someone wants to buy a real large quantity, sometimes I'll do free delivery or something like that, even if it's a ways away, even if it's a hour away, I'll charge them full price, and if they're buying 3, 4, 5 full cords, I'll deliver it for a little bit less than normal. I'll charge them maybe one trip instead of all 2 or 3, whatever I got to do. So the little baby dumper is hooked up. We're going to put a face cord, a third of cord, a Ricka row. We're going to chuck it in right now. There it is, a third of a cord of Ricka row. A trailer load is in. Well, it's not a load, it's only half of a load, but that is a face cord. And for those of you that hadn't been around a long time, it's also a third of a cord. And how do I know? It's a measuring cup. I know what the level needs to be because I've put so many hundreds or thousands of cords of wood, face cords, full cords, into my trailers and truck. I know how much to put in, so I don't have to stack it to measure it. I just know. And I always put extra in, so there you go. And I found out that when the sun comes out, it gets hot fast. I'm sweating like a hooker in a confessional right now. I'm sweating. It is, it's toasty out here. It got warm really fast just while I was doing that. The temperature seems like it went up 10 degrees. That time of year when temperature fluctuates, at least it's cooling off a little bit at night now, so that's a good thing, and the orders will be coming. Now, something I want you guys to notice, if you look out across the field here, this is like, I don't know, 300 acres, something like that, of beans. It goes all the way to those woods over there. and you notice it's pretty tall, and you may be seeing a bunch of my videos that are out of order. And that is going to happen because a lot of people think that when I shoot a video on a particular day, you're seeing it either the same day or the next day. That is not the case. A lot of times on my videos, you are seeing them 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, even 6 weeks behind the actual shooting date. And the reason for that is there's a lot of days I'm not here and I don't shoot any videos, but there's other days I'll shoot 5 or 6 videos. I think 5 is the most average. I never did 6 yet. I've done 5 quite a few times. 3 is real common, 4 is real common, and there's other days where I'm at my other business working and I just can't be here. So in order to have a video every day, I have to work ahead and have a lot of videos in order for me to have a life and go on vacations like I like to do. This year I'm going to be going on 4 or 5 different trips for a week or 2. And so you're going to see a lot of videos out of order. And the reason you're going to see them out of order is that I have certain companies I'm working with that need their videos out at a certain date or certain time we've agreed upon to show their products. And some of the videos, like I do at some of the shows, or if I'm gone at an event, I might do 4 or 5 videos in a day, and I kind of try to spread them out so it's not just, you know, the same kind of video day after day after day. I try to do different things and try to mix it up. So some days it might be splitting, some days might be cutting, some days might be processing, some days might be delivering like today. Some days might be just a chit chat where I've got a topic that I think a lot of you are interested in because I've had a lot of questions. Generally what I do is look at the comments, and if I see the same question come up over and over and over and over, and it's worthy of a video as far as a topic and something that I can talk about for, you know, 10, 15 minutes, I'll make a video on it because some of those things are universal questions that a lot of people come up with, so I try to cover those. And I try to mix it up so it's not just me standing at the camera talking. I try to have some action in there and some of the interesting stuff that goes on. Because I know there's some channels, they're talking head channels, what they're called, where all they do is talk and give information, which to me, those are the valuable ones because I've seen enough action. I'm not looking to entertain myself with action. I want to learn and find out how to do stuff better. And that's what I watch mostly. And I don't watch a lot of action stuff because the action stuff, I've seen a lot of it. Unless it's something new and exciting, or if there's tragedy involved, something breaks, something explodes, something crashes. Those to me are interesting. I like that kind of stuff. So I try to show a variety of things for you guys. And like I said, they're going to be out of order. You're going to see some stuff where the beans are short, where the beans are tall, where the beans are harvested, and it could be all mixed up. You're going to see some things when it gets to wintertime too, that some days there'll be snow, other days there won't be. It might be raining. I might be, you know, a month behind on a video, and then another one is within the last week or two. So it's going to be all mixed up. So it'll just keep it exciting and interesting for you guys, and you get to see all kinds of stuff. So I think what I'm going to do is, well, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go deliver this load, and then I think if I come back tomorrow morning, I think that's my plan, is to come back tomorrow morning. I think I'm going to put the small bucket on the tractor, and I'm going to drive and kind of drag the bucket, either pushing it ahead, breaking all this stuff down so we can get more airflow in here. Because I didn't realize in the last month, because I've been gone a lot, I didn't realize how fast this stuff took off and grew, and it really got high. I mean, some of this stuff is 6-7 feet high. I mean, yeah, easily. So like little trees growing here with all the weeds that are growing. So I'm gonna try to knock it all down, or knock a bunch of it down anyway, just to get some airflow. Don't really need to mow it. I don't mind all of this stuff getting knocked down because it'll be some structure to drive on the muddy surfaces when that happens, when we get rain. I'd rather not have it be just dirt. If I was to mow it all down or poison it off, we would have just plain dirt. But then when it rains, you get mud everywhere and stuff stuck in the tires, and you make a mess. So I'm actually think this is going to work out okay. We'll find out. There's some people that have told me I should put down all the sawdust around all the bins to knock it down, which is not a bad idea. Poisoning it is another way that you can knock stuff down. Mowing it's another way. Basically, it's always work. There's always work to do. And to me, the mowing and all the maintenance of the grounds doesn't really make me any money. I'd rather be, selling wood steady. If I could just deliver wood all the time, I like that the best. Because to me, my favorite kind of wood is not free wood, not pine, even though pine is fine. It's not oak, even though a lot of people want oak. My favorite kind of wood is sold wood. So let's go take a delivery here and get some Uncle Benjamin's in the pocket. Down the road we go. So there's the wood stacked, and 4 feet is about right here. So the stuff above where my hand is right there, that was extra. So that's how much extra they got, which is maybe 3-4 armfuls. And we took the old stuff, put it off this side because it's drier, and we'll stack that on top. So there you go.